I'm gonna drop a little bit of a hot take here.
Oh, a hot take.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those are very unwelcome on this show, but I'll let you do it this once.
If just this once, if you allow me, just like step outside the norm speaking thing, which is I've heard every person, every senator, both sides of the aisle, whenever they talk about KBJ, even when they disagree with her, they refer to her as being a legal scholar. I have not read these 59 pages. I am telling you now, she is not any kind of legal scholar by any yardstick.
I'd also like to comment, the moment I joined, without even saying one word, Joe's already disparaging me.
I didn't say Kurt's not a legal scholar. I said KBJ's not a legal scholar.
That wasn't what I was saying. I just wanted.
I think you are a legal scholar.
The very moment I joined,
Nick
without
and
even
I
saying
both
word, you
would
say
agree.
I'm tanked. You're saying some bullshit about me.
And I'll speak for Nick. We both agree.
Says the blue fucking genie about being tanked. I guess you would know.
Yeah, legal scholar than either of us. You
Rub
are
the lamp.
You are genuinely
Rub the lamp.
a legal scholar. You're someone who actually has like legal insights.
I try.
Things that we don't even understand why any human would know these things that you happen to know.
I try.
So
that's what I aim for.
So yeah. So if I'm going to comment about you looking like you're drunk out of your mind, I'm setting myself up that even with you being drunk out of your mind, you're still going to be citing these cases like out of your ass, which would just be like whoosh, 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 just yanking him down.
Because I read, Joe.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe don't be such a smarty pants all the time with your big fancy words and your reading and stuff like that.
That's just the fucking practice of law distilled. It's just reading.
Yeah. Okay. Words. All right. So fine. You want to make it all about like now we're talking about practice of law. Ooh, look at you.
No, the rest of us are practicing. Kurt, you've achieved mastery.
Yes. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, you should take that as the ultimate compliment that I sit here.
I do. I appreciate it.
All right. So stop hating. Stop hating, my brother. Gosh.
Respect.
All right.
I'm gonna try and get to tanked. So I want Joe to insult me next.
So am I supposed to get drunk also? Is that part of this whole
it's
whole
up
thing?
to you. I mean,
no, I saw your stream and I'm not sure I can outdo you, nor do I want to. So I think you've got the crown.
Oh yeah, that genie stream.
The genie stream.
Look, I don't. I might be able to if I want to, but I don't think I want to. I think it's just no. That's all right. You can win.
I accidentally stumbled on the concept of bringing myself into a stream more than on multiple me's, and I was like, I'm definitely going to drop that at some point intentionally.
Yeah, you were in stereo. It was amazing.
That was wild.
And then you somehow killed your entire audio feed, so you had no idea.
Couldn't hear you at all. Couldn't hear you at all. Yeah, that was funny.
It was bad.
It was good time.
Oh shit!
What's disturbing about the whole KBJ thing with the child pornography thing is that it's apparently not that abnormal. 70% of the time nationwide and 80% of the time in DC was below guidelines. So she was 100% below, but it's not actually that abnormal. And so when she's defending herself kind of like she's in the norm, I'm like, she's kind of right, to be honest.
So
she is a little bit.
I'll tell you this much.
I'm not sure about the sentencing in the Hawkins case, which I covered, because the guidelines started at 97 months and she sentenced to 3. That's a 96% reduction. 96% reduction. That's a lot of reduction, Nick.
Kurt, I got a question for you. If you were judge, you're a DC Circuit Court judge, right? And you look at this and you've got the case. And you look and you're like, well, all these other judges are, doing these reduced sentences. What do you do? Do you go look in the interests of justice, in the interests of consistency among sentencing? I sentence you to this reduced thing, or do you go, nope, guess what? Every other judge might sentence you for less, but you're gross. So you're going to get the guideline sentence or worse or whatever. What do you do?
I mean, I would obviously obey any binding precedent, but I'm not particularly concerned about being reversed by the Court of Appeals because I'm already appointed for life. So fuck you. I don't care.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, for me, when I'm looking at this and these atrocities, this guy has 16 images, 17 videos, they involved 8, 10, 12-year-olds involved in rape.
Yeah.
And the Judge Jackson, our soon to be Justice Jackson, said that the 8-year-olds was his peer of the 18-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't quite get that. So the Department of Justice recommended 24 months, and they are feeling merciful that day, I guess. And so I felt that that was as reasonable a place as any. And but 3 months, and this is, yeah, no, that's okay. I'm good.
Well, you know, he got a second shot, right? Like he got another 6-month stint in a halfway house because they were concerned about him. He didn't, but he's
Well,
very
they gave him
clear.
6 months after the 6 months, yeah, for the release. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they know that he in 2019 or whatever. They were worried because he actually violated his probation. I don't know if you know this.
How did
but
he
he's
violate?
very
Well,
he's
he
very
was
clear
searching.
that
He was
he
searching
didn't-
for clothed images. They said,
right, yeah,
of minors.
What are clothed?
Clothed.
Clothed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was searching for minors to jerk off to, but they were clothed, so it was okay, according to him.
Yeah.
So he didn't reoffend.
And he's a fucking
he was-
IT director or some bullshit.
Yeah.
How do you get that job?
A government job, a government contractor
Still,
job.
how do you get that job? Still.
But yeah, no, that was the best part because his whole defense or part of his whole defense was that he wasn't actually a pedophile, right? He wasn't actually looking
Well,
at these
the
kids.
judge said that explicitly. He wasn't a pedophile.
Right.
He wasn't
and
a
then
threat to the public.
His not reoffending was to then, I was in a dark place, so I started looking at pictures of minors, but they had their clothes on, so it was fine. It's like, nope. Why don't we just machete your fingers off at this point? Like what? All 11 of them.
Yes, I was going to say fingers, every appendage sticking out of that man. Oh my gosh! Here's, I actually
When I was reading, I'm sorry.
No.
I was just going to say, when I was reading that 55 pages, I never agreed with you more about let's just build some walls and then put the maps on the walls. Because I was doing some very unsponsored ad reads during my thing just for the lulz of it, because I just started with an ExpressVPN would like to tell you about how you could bypass being monitored by the government and all kinds of shit, and then just doing ad reads on top of that by everyone on site. And yeah, it was good times.
Kurt, the people's cartographer, putting maps on walls.
So then I did the ad for the all new product wall. You've been subject to the elements. You're out there in the world, and it's scary because the elements are befalling you. Let me introduce you to the all new product wall. And
someone literally sent me a map to hang on a wall.
Yeah, today. I've got this collection of maps. I don't know what to do with it. I all new product wall. It helps you solve that problem.
There you go.
Yeah. I tried telling jokes to deal with the humor. It was
you got
hit or
to
miss.
Alcohol
you got
works
to
better.
because it's so fucking dark.